There we go. Some vibery. Alright. What's going on, Spirit, now? Oh, Saturn in reverse. What about Saturn in reverse? Somebody doesn't know how to play by the rules, to be responsible, or operate in society like the rest of us. They break the rules if it serves them. Okay, somebody might do something by the new moon. Yeah, because they don't want something eclipsed out. And they can't focus on anything else. What the hell's going on here? Gross. Already gross. Somebody's gonna do, like, break some kind of rule or be irresponsible or do something that they shouldn't or something. With this Saturn in reverse energy. They're gonna be irresponsible, or there's some kind of fear here, or obstruction they're gonna create, or just Saturn is associated with Capricorn. Capricorn could be significant, it doesn't have to be, but it's the only energy we're getting. We didn't get any planets, it's just, wow. Yeah, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do something, y'all. They're gonna take some kind of action that's irresponsible or out of fear or just reckless. Okay. Good to know, Spirit. Like I said, we out here in Karmicville for sure today. Hundo. I just got teleported into Karmicville, y'all. Help. Yeah. Spirit wants you to stay grounded. Focus on what you need to do, what you have. You know, try not to communicate during Mercury retrograde, which I think is in February. Okay. Or something might happen around Mercury retrograde. You can look up when the next one is. It's in February at some point. I forget which dates. Okay. So let's see. What is this person gonna do is the question. What information can you give us? You know what? I'm gonna use this deck. Because this is the rule-breaking crime deck. Bad actions deck. What is the Karmisha or Quanison karmic gonna do? This irresponsible energy. Because they can't focus. So they're gonna do something what? That they think will make them focus? Or like interrupt your focus? They want to interrupt your focus. Oh. So they want to do something reckless to distract you from what you should be focused on? Or yeah, okay. This dark cult, this dark group here. There's some kind of leader that like gets people to get on board with the Kool-Aid. It gets to drink the Kool-Aid, y'all. Some people or someone is drinking the Kool-Aid, or they're part of a group that likes to like destroy people's spirits, break them down, end things for people, end people, assassinate character, hopefully not literally, but this cult likes to, they've done it many times before, they like to like do so much that a person isn't ever the same. Like they break people's spirit, or they ruin things for people or someone. Let's see. Damn, what's going on? So you could be dealing with a female, or you could be a female and they could be wanting to take you out in some kind of way. Take it how it resonates, y'all. This cult. Because of who they're dating, or because of who you're dating, or because of who this feminine is dating. Yeah, and they're trying to cover something up. Damn. Shit's heating up, yo. Maybe they're trying to like bury it in the desert where no one can find it. Take it how it resonates. There's some kind of injustice. Somebody tried to take something from you, whether it be your time, your hopes, your dreams, your focus, your relationship, your support, your whatever. Just something. Yeah, but they couldn't take you out, and now they can't concentrate because this cult didn't successfully. Their plan didn't go through the way they wanted it to. And this feminine wants to cover up something about who they've been dating, or who that you ever dated somebody, or yeah, they wanted to completely erase you maybe because they're part of like this group and you don't belong, or that's who they chose instead. These people are, not grounded or something. These could be people that make you feel like they're aliens or something. Like, yeah, you could feel like these people are like not friends, not family, or this is a dysfunctional family dynamic, or they don't want you to have a family, they don't want you to be accepted or have support, or yeah, they could have caused like a man-made disaster to get you trapped or stuck. Whatever this was, it was unjust. They didn't trust their intuition because they couldn't take you out. This is all based on hate and ego or whatever. Ew. This cult, this group, or a cult-like mentality. Yeah, again, they couldn't take you out. Like, they couldn't end something for you. They couldn't break your spirit, or they couldn't ruin your plans, or it's like, yeah, the lies are being exposed. They can't lie. It's like, they look like they're Martians from a different planet, and it's getting harder to cover up or something. Yeah, secrets are being exposed. Something's not a secret anymore, and they want to completely emotionally starve you or something. Yeah, because of the secret couple. Ew. Okay, so what are we dealing with here, Spirit? What the fuck? Yeah. They can't focus. These people are crazy or something. Like, they need to go do something else. Yeah, somebody could be dehydrated. It's like, or they're very thirsty. It's like the desert. Somebody could live in a desert area, like, Nevada or like Arizona or something like this. Or it could just be like no water, it's like barren. It's like no water, emotional starvation. Just, they don't want you to get anything. They want you to die of heat stroke. They want to like set your life on fire, it feels like, or something, just to cover up some kind of secret couple with motives to like end your existence in the storyline or something, or take something from you, break the rules in some kind of way. These people need to redeem themselves. They need to redeem themselves through restoring equality and equilibrium and clemency. These people are all hypocrites. It all has to do with politics and ambition and maybe your divine blessings. Like, ew. They need to rectify something. Yeah. Because you're doing something, like, and you're not going to stop. You do it, like, ritualistically. Like, yeah. And you have discernment here. And you have love and wisdom. And this isn't, yeah. They tried to destroy your empire or make it so that all the work that you did or all the effort you put in just never went anywhere, was never rewarded, was never appreciated, was never recognized. Just fruitless labor, enslavement energy, just garbage vibes, okay? Just, yeah. Just, dumpster divers, street wanderers. Okay, it is sick. It's like really, like, what I want to know why though. Like why? What's the problem here? Maybe you're restoring your life somehow and rectifying the situation yourself, and you're not going to stop because these people came for you and they had double standards. They treated you like so harshly, and if you did one tiny micro thing that they didn't like, it was like, let's pounce, you know. But meanwhile, these people are like fanatic and hypocritical, like, you know, and it has to do with like a social dynamic or like you're divine. But so I don't know if you're like successful or you do something that they want or something's going well for you now that they tried to destroy it. I don't know. Let's see. Whatever it is, it smells like stank, yo. It smells like, you know, just spiritually unhygienic. Okay, yeah. These people have been causing some kind of battle with you over your title or your beliefs or your institutional support or your faith, or you could hold a certain position in society, or this could be over a marriage. Maybe somebody's competing for like a title or a marriage. We have a false empress here. It could be a Taurus. This person's really nervous because they couldn't get away with something and they tried to take something in the shadows, or they tried to deceive you and you've been disillusioned. You're not in a fantasy anymore. You love yourself still. You're moving forward, emotionally healed and loving yourself, and with creativity, or yeah, a whole new beginning in a new direction, taking a leap of faith and moving forward, expanding, waiting for your ships to come in, very invested, very like you've sown a lot, you've worked a lot, you put a lot into something here, and they didn't want you to get something, or they wanted you to somebody take their offer back, or they wanted people to treat you indifferently, or like they didn't want to see you get something. They wanted to cause you like bad memories and distress. These people need to do shadow work. They're so unbelievably unjust. They like literally can't handle the idea of you getting what you deserve in a balanced, equal give and take dynamic relationship where both people pour in and it's fair and it's like honored and respectable and nurtured, both parties, monogamous. They don't want to see you get that, but you don't even care about these losers anymore. It's like you're not going to get it from this cult, so you're going to get it elsewhere. 6 Pentacles in the upright, because you earned it. You earned a real romantic proposal that somebody takes seriously and doesn't just sell you a fantasy, but it's real. And somebody's heartbroken because they know you're going to get what you deserve, and they lost this blessing because you have had to fight for yourself or your position. You have territorial integrity, and you're taking it to the end. You won't sweep this under the rug. Like, people tried to destroy you or destroy something for you or destroy your relationship or destroy the support or try to block your path or something. Try to get you to lose your title or abandon your plans or just make you feel unworthy, deprive you of the water, get you distracted, but you're not. They did a lot of gossip and slander here is what I'm getting. A lot of head game. Yeah. Somebody had no follow through, and that's what's being exposed. They were non-committal. They took forever. They were, yeah. They were corrupt and greedy. They weren't loyal. They were dishonest to an earth angel. Ugh. This is somebody that is so selfish and would burn anyone for money or an opportunity that benefited themselves. It's like very corrupt, shifty values. Loyalty is up for, negotiation, for sale. This is a user, a bad businessman, corrupt, inclined towards criminal behavior energy. It's like definitely not somebody you can trust. And it's like you're working your way out. This lover wants to work their way out of the cold, But they waited too long. The decision has been made. They had every opportunity to do that long ago. We don't want you to come out of the cold anymore. We have discernment now. We have wisdom on who you really are and what your intentions really were. When you could have treated the collective equally and been successful, instead you wanted to destroy their empire and never give them the reward for putting in the labor and the emotional labor and the effort and restoring fairness and giving some kind of safe refuge and redeeming yourselves. Instead, you isolated the collective, and they decided to take that time to do inner and outer work because they had thought that this was a unified situation. They had thought that your perception of unity and collaboration was on the same wavelengths, because that's likely what you had agreed on, but you realized that somebody just wanted to forget their responsibilities and all the promises they made and how they represented themselves. Obviously, it was a misrepresentation. And treat you unfairly and fine you like astronomically for small things, or try to forget you and what you bring to the table, your value. Like, they just, ew. When you gave them, they deceived you when all you offered was love and winning and rejuvenation, refuge, wisdom, fairness, stability, healthy boundaries. You gave them ample time to rectify something. They decided not to do that. So you sought refuge elsewhere because these people clearly didn't like you. They had it out for you. So you're getting your own justice. The universe is restoring, balancing something out because something was so unfair and unjust, and maybe even illegal, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the injustice could definitely have crossed legal lines, you know, for some of you. It could have went way too far. Somebody doesn't want to see somebody love you, correct? This Queen of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Cuffing, good for nothing. This exaggerated sensuality, illogical, emotionally manipulated, deceptive, irrational feminine here. Could be a water sign for some of you. They're turning their back on the idea of you being loved correctly, or you loving someone, or you guys being together. Yeah, they blocked a harmonious, stable relationship, or something that should have been a celebration, or some kind of pursuit of creativity, or some kind of joyful reunion, or something. They tried to like burn that shit up, yeah. So you're manifesting your original plans, regardless of if that's the main character. It's obviously not anymore because they blocked it, and that person allowed them to, and they betrayed you, and they were okay with that. So you're like, okay, well, you waited too long to do anything about that craziness, so I'm going to continue manifesting what I was manifesting. And you're clearly not the one for the role. Yeah, justice. Yep, this new beginning, this fresh energy, new ideas, new experiences, inspiration, and motivation.